Joe Biden and the Democrats are having a terrible problem. Across the nation, college campuses, young students who they need to have voting for Democrats are protesting in pro-Palestine protests. They are angry, and their anger, a lot of it, is specifically targeting Democrats because they believe that Democrats should know better than to allow Israel to have all of this money to then use to attack the people of Gaza, and that the Democrats should step in and take action to stop this. They're focused on the Democrats because they don't expect the Republicans to ever change. And during this, we have colleges and politicians going against laws and campus rules to go after these students. And a lot of these students have made statements that they don't want to vote for Joe Biden. This is terrible for the Democrats. But you know what it's not? It's not giving Donald Trump attention. So just the other day, during these protests, Donald Trump decided to announce that he was going to refer to Charlottesville as a peanut. You know, you combine this with January 6th, where he complains that the violent rioters who are in prison, those are political prisoners, and Donald Trump is basically standing up for far-right protests that lead to death. And even then, the talk, I've tuned into a bunch of college campuses and listened to them, the talk is never about him. It's about what they want the Democrats to do. And then, we're getting to the point where egg is about to be smeared possibly all over the Democrats to a crazy degree because an international criminal court is considering arrest warrants against Israeli politicians for what they have done. And everyone's focus is on that. And it's at that moment that Donald Trump is really mad because they're still not talking about him. So he is now directly moving into the conversation, yelling that they need to stop the protests. Full on stop the protests. Not that the protests need to be peaceful. They're already largely peaceful. Not, they need to be, made sure they're under control or whatever talking point is being said. No, he wants them stopped. He wants their First Amendment to end. And he followed this up with a tweet about, again, Israel. This is amazing, in my opinion, because we have a situation that is going to cause massive voter apathy for Democrats. Votes that they need might not show up in November. But Donald Trump needs everything about him. So he's put this out. So now, this is a gift to the Democrats because let's take Texas, for example. Texas, if they take action, it's a red state, and they go and, let's say today, they raid the campuses and arrest the students and suspend them from school, the Democrats can then point to this tweet and say they went against their First Amendment rights doing the bidding of Donald Trump. And Donald Trump making this statement does make it easier if some Democrats start to flip their position. I saw this, and that's immediately where my mind went. This is a gift to the Democrats. It's not a perfect solution that's going to, make people not mad at him. But he's basically just helping them out here. And I thought I would share my thoughts on that. Let me know in the comments if you agree. This is a very divisive issue. I know it is. But I can't see this post from Donald Trump doing anything other than maybe helping Democrats, if even a tiny bit, with the voter apathy problem they're going to have after these protests. I can't see it. I can't see it doing anything else at all. This seems like the dumbest thing he could have done.